Hello, welcome to part 1 of my first day in MapleStory 2. I'll be explaining what I've learned so far about this game. MapleStory 2 launched at 7 PM on the 7th of July, but as expected of any MMORPG launch, the single available server was down for most of the time until midnight. Here we have the basic character customization screen. Okay then, the game starts off with, skip. So it has the typical story introduction cinematic and tutorials for new players with instructions on how to move, use the minimap, jump around, do basic quests, and a brief explanation on the skill system, along with other basic knowledge needed to play the game. The tutorial ends when players arrive at the starting town, but brief explanation texts pop up whenever you open a menu for the first time, so you can see that MapleStory does a good job in helping players ease into the game. You can see that a lot of effort has been put into the social aspect in MapleStory 2. They have a friend system that is similar to what you would expect in a mobile or browser game, give daily presents for logging in, and provide various ways to show off your character to other people. This starts with the basics, which is your character portrait, which you can customize by taking a picture in-game or choosing a picture on your PC. Now remember that whenever you try to upload a picture, you have to agree to their terms and conditions, so expect to be moderated if you ever upload something inappropriate. Other methods to show off include player, guild, PvP rankings, and billboards you can pay to show a picture of your choice at a set period of time. The billboard is something you need cash to use, so it's not completely free, and even if you do have the cash, let's say if someone already took the time slot you want, then you still have to wait for your next chance. Player portraits can be viewed frequently, since the info for all players logged in the same field as you is shown on top of the minimap, and it is easy to access player profiles and make contact through this. They even have a tab on the world map to show population density in each field, so if you're looking for a crowd, then you'll know where to go. Players can also design their own costumes or housing items and sell them, which adds to the community aspect of the game. Quests have been generic so far. The general layout for each area has having one quest to move certain objects to a certain point, another quest for collecting items from objects, and another for killing monsters and collecting quest items. Some maps will give a quest with some interesting twist to it, but at most, it's a brief distraction. Players can move around the map by running, climbing, and swimming, but they can also get mounts to move more quickly on the ground. MapleStory 2 features a variety of mounts, such as skateboards, animals, and cars. And as you can see here, some of them just look downright silly. Some of the mounts have special features to them, which you can use by using the control button, but as you can see here, they can be utterly useless and annoying. But in some cases, they can be useful, like the boost on the skateboard, which you can use at the cost of EP. EP is used for special skills such as climbing walls, floating in the air with balloons, and certain class skills that use EP instead of MP. Speaking of moving around, The terrain in MapleStory 2 has a Minecraft vibe to it, with its destroyable objects, colorful blocks, which all add up to an endearing toy-like atmosphere to explore. And you can soak this all in at once, with the observation platforms in each map that can be used to view the whole area of the map at once. And yes, you can fall off the ledge.
어디 보자. 경치 한번 볼까?
Exploring is something you should do because there are golden treasure chests hidden in certain areas of the map. Some of them are hidden in terrain, but others are in hard to reach places, like where I'm supposed to go right now. You can see that it has some platforming, and later on you'll see some invisible blocks. Okay, follow the lead, and then jump to the left. Whoops. Alright, so that's where I'm trying to go.
여기선 안 돼.
Alright. Almost there. Okay, which way? F. Alright. But I need to wait for the chest to respawn. And here's my just reward. It's a stick with a thing attached to it. Anyway, I went on to explore the beginning areas of the map to look for any golden treasure chests I could find.
인생은 한 방이야. 여기선 안 돼. 보물 발견. 이건 내 거야. 인생은 한 방이야. 이건 내 거야. 보물 상자 접수.
By this point, I was starting to joke to my friends that I should rename my character to Lara Croft.
인생은 한 방이야. 럭키.
Various areas in the world also feature field bosses. A server-wide announcement is made when a field boss is regenerated, along with which channels it can be found in. You can also check the world map to see which maps currently have a field boss roaming in it. In order to join a fight, players don't need to form a party or join one. They can just come in any time and deal damage, and will be able to claim loot.
SP가 없어.
So that's it for part 1. I'll be showing 2 more early level bosses and that'll be it. I'll talk about more stuff in town and what you can find in the field in part 2. Thank you for watching.
맛이 어때?
SP가 부족해.
이짜.
SP가 없어. 여기선 할 수 없어.
반사판이다. 돈 좀 아플 거야.
미안해.
가루로 만들어주마.
여기선 할 수 없어. 여기선 안 돼. 차!